YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Hi, this is Nickie Poo. So I have decided to do videos like small little parts of my sneaker collection. I figured this would be a great opportunity to do it, so that way I don't have so much to do at one time. And besides the fact that I'm in limbo waiting for certain shoes to drop and waiting for the delivery guy to deliver my shoes, so in the meantime I figured, let me start my sneaker collection. You know, a few people have asked, you know, and I was like, it's rough doing the sneaker collection, guys. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So I'm going to start off today with my most favorite shoes in my whole collection. But we're going to go over the shoes that Michael Jordan wore while in the NBA, and we'll be able to see what shoes that I got in the past year and what shoes I still need. And heck, you guys can fill me in on shoes I may have missed that I should have and I don't. So of course we start off with the pro leather Converses that he wore when he was at UNC, All-Star. And he didn't wear these in the NBA, but I thought it was, you know, relevant that it kind of be in the collection. It was kind of the start of his career. Then you have the Converse Fast Break, and the ones that he had, where this is red, it was black. He had the black and white pair, but I couldn't find the black and white pair, so improvise. I got the red and white. So those were his college days, entering into his rookie year of the Bulls. So his shoe that he started out with, which Peter Moore was the designer of, was the Airships, actually. Now, I don't have the Bred Airships or the University Red Airships. Didn't get the New Beginnings pack. Missed out on that. So I don't have the Airships. So in my collection, where it starts is Jordan 1 Chicago's. These ones are the 2015. These are not the 1984-85 pair. So. Then you got the band ones that they're known as. These are not the ones with the X on the back. Then you got the black toe ones. Now I love these. I wear the heck out of these. My Breds are still dead stock, but I wear the Chicago's. I wear these. And then the neutral grays. Now, this is my second pair of this. My first pair kind of got a little beat. They was really creased up real bad, and so I let those go since I got these, and I haven't even worn them yet. So after that, Peter Moore moved on to the next design of his shoes, which was the Jordan 2. Now, this silhouette, not only did Jordan not like this silhouette, quite a few people didn't like this silhouette. So this was the silhouette where he injured his foot. and he really didn't like this shoe. So this pretty much was the last silhouette that Peter Moore did for Jordan. But these are the University Red. Then you got the Chicago. This is the high Chicago. Then you got the low Chicagos. So in between that time, you know, I guess Jordan was ready to come back and ball, you know, get back into the game. Of course, they had to find the shoe for him. So I'm thinking that's the reason that he got these, that he wore these. These are the Alpha Force 88s. And I never would have thought that they would have re-retro this shoe. It's not an attractive shoe. This is not a fashionable shoe. You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't think I would ever get this into my collection. But thanks to Jordan Brand and Nike for retroing them. They came out this year and I was able to cop. Whew. Now that was lucky. Now, at the end of 2022, they dropped the Jordan 2 High, the Chicagos. So they re-retroed these, and it was perfect timing because I needed a new pair of these as well. So far, I'm excited because that's 2 shoes. 2 brand new shoes to add to my collection. So after Peter Moore left, we get Tinker Hatfield. Man. Tinker came in and he designed the Jordan 3s. This is the Jordan 3 Reimagined. Another shoe that Jordan Brand and Nike brought back this year. Man, I'm like loving it, loving it. Now I had the Jordan 3 free throw lines, but I didn't have the regular just Jordan 3 cements. So this came in clutch, man. This came in clutch. Think about that shoe. This shoe, that's why this shoe will have to always stay in my collection for several reasons. This was like a turning point in Jordan's career. This also was the start of my sneaker love. This right here. This is also the shoe that he won the slam dunk competition against Dominique Wilkins. That was a big deal. Jordan was the young buck on the team. He had a lot to prove to the people, you know? And he did a fine job. Because after this, he really exploded. He exploded. And along with him exploding, that daggone Tinker Hatfield, he was exploding too. So you got the fire red 3s. Then you got the black cement 3s. Now, the black cements, he didn't play in the game, I don't think. He may have. I think this was an all-star shoe. If my memory serves me correct, I believe this was an all-star shoe. But great shoe. This is a lot of people's favorites between the white cement and the black cement. A lot of people love those shoes. So, you know, when you come out with a shoe like that everybody love and want, it's like a song, man. You come out with a hit song, your next song got to be better than your first song. Could he do it? Could he do it? Man, he was on the money. He was on the money. Man, this is another shoe that's a lot of people grails. The white cement 4s. A lot of people grails. I need this shoe to come back with the Nike Air on the back. I need this shoe. But what I have to do, be patient, grasshopper. But yeah, Tinker didn't miss with this shoe. He didn't miss the mark. Didn't miss. Then you got fire red 4s. Yeah. Colorway. See, that's one of the key things as well, is not just the silhouette of the shoe gotta be right, but the colorway gotta be right. You know, at this point, Jordan getting fined $5,000 a game because he's technically out of uniform rocking these shoes. But Nike ain't crazy. They said, we'll pay that $5,000. You just keep rocking them shoes. Then you got these bad boys right here. These, they so clean. They so clean. I always got to keep a fresh pair of these. Got to. This is a Batman pajama. Yes, indeed. Whew. So this was like a perfect storm, you know what I'm saying? You got Jordan blowing up, the fans going crazy, the shoes is busting, and at that time we really didn't have much competition in the shoe department, to tell you the truth. We didn't. You know, with very few shoes. At that time, Adidas was kind of big, but Adidas wasn't really fashionable except one pair, which was the All-Stars Run DMC. You know, those were the fashionable ones. But kept Tinker on his toes because he kept pumping them out. He kept pumping them out. Now you got fire red 5s. He just pumping them. You know, I needed this with the Nike Air on the back. Oh yeah. I didn't hear Jordan complaining about these shoes. I didn't hear it. So if he was, it was kind of behind the scenes. Then you got the fire red with the black tongue. Now I don't know, because most of these shoes tell a story. There's a reason for it, yada yada. I never understood what the black tongue represented. I think I gotta do some more hunting and try and figure that out. Because technically it's pretty much the same shoe. You know, just this tongue stands out and identifies it as the black tongue. So I don't know what that's about. But either way, it's going in the collection. Now this, out of them 5s, this is my favorite. Boy, when you get these shoes comfortable in that good sweet spot, they like kind of melt on your feet, man. And you just rock. I just want to rock these all the time. But this is my only pair. This got Nike on the back, but I need a new pair. Which case in point, while I was so hard in trying to go for those A Ma Maniere so I could have a black pair of 5s, but I don't know what to say about that, guys. I could just hope and pray that I hit on that raffle, because I don't know when they're gonna re-retro these. But yeah, these look good on your feet too, especially if you got like a medium to small foot. They look so good. Now it's funny, people nowadays talk about how big and bulky Jordan shoes is. Don't nobody ball in Jordan shoes no more, yada yada yada. Why not? Why? Yet they claim it's too heavy, yada yada. dude won 6 championships rocking these shoes. Y'all can't handle it? Then you got his first championship shoe. Infrared 6s. First championship shoe. That's the ring that they got. No, it's not real. It's just a carbon copy made, you know, just to symbolize, you know, get a shoe some kind of special treatment, you know. So yeah, these shoes, they gotta stay in my collection. So they, in my eyes, Jordan Brand and Nike can keep retroing all these shoes over and over, and I won't get sick of it. I won't. My thing is, I have to stop wearing them so I can have them in my collection, so I don't beat them down. I gotta have a spare pair, you know. But honestly, when I started rocking these shoes, I wasn't thinking about collecting. I was like in that fashion state, meaning I'm wearing my shoes, rocking my shoes. Who would have thought 30 years later, these shoes would be more valuable now than they were then? Who would have thought that? Man. So now I have an empty case right here. And what goes there is the white infrared 6s. And I don't have them at all. But I need them. I need them shoes to come back. Now if I wanted to, I could go into the resale game, find me a pair. But I'm not paying that price for them shoes. They want too much money for them shoes. I'm gonna bide my time and be patient, grasshopper. Then you got the Carmine 6s. A lot of people love this shoe. Just a lot of people's favorite is the Carmines. Then you got, you know, the UNC colorway, exactly like this, but where it's red on the UNC pairs is baby blue, you know. This is not one of my favorites. Like I say, it's in the collection because Michael Jordan put his foot in them and he played ball in them, so they have to be in my collection. But this is not one of my favorite shoes, but it's in the collection. I still get excited to get a new pair. Then you got his second championship, Raptor 7s. This is the ring that they got. Raptor 7s. Now, 7s are more comfortable than the 6s. They're a lot more comfortable. So I like the 7s better than the 6s. But I don't know. Still not my fave. But I like these better than the 6s. But this is his second championship shoe. So this shoe gotta be in the collection. Now you got the Hair 7s. These are nice. But you know, like I said, the 7s is not my best silhouette or favorite silhouette. So it's not a shoe that I tend to flock to, you know, to go rock. So it kind of gets sit on the sidelines, but they're alright. They're alright. They're still dead stock. I haven't rocked them. So now this was another shoe that came out at the end of last year, 2022, around Christmas time. Cardinal 7s. I needed these. Sometimes I think that Jordan Brand and Nike is really listening to me, because sometimes when I be talking about stuff, out of the blue, boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. I'm glad. I'm so glad. But something tells me that he really liked 7s. We know he liked 11s. Because 7s is one of the silhouettes that he wore the most. outside of the 11s. Let me clarify that. He wore a lot of 11s and he wore a lot of 7s. He wore the Bordeaux 7s. And then he had the Olympic 7s that I don't have. I need it in my collection. So that's the shoe that I'm on the hunt for. I'm going to wait patiently because, like I say, you can easily go on the resale market and pick up these shoes, but you're going to be paying a ridiculous price. Not me. So, I had a pair of Jordan 8s playoffs in the collection. I got an old pair, but it was so exciting and refreshing that earlier this year they re-retroed the playoff 8s in this OG form with the red pull tab instead of the black. And it also was a championship shoe. This was the three-peat. The three-peat. Let me tell you, Chicago was on cloud 9. That was like one of the best things that was going on with Chicago. When Jordan first started his career, we were on the high from football, the '85 Bears. So we was already rah, excited and hyped because our football team won the championship. And we thought we was doing something. So having Jordan come in right after that, it just sparked something else. You know what I mean? It was fantastic. Fantastic. Just to watch him play and to see how he filled them stadium seats. He didn't even win a championship and he was filling seats. See, people want to downplay him or they want to compare him to other players. There is no comparison. There isn't. For several reasons. It was a different time. Rules of the game was different. There's a lot of things that was different then and now. So you have to just respect the man for what he did at the time that he was in the game. And I would never take that away from him because he earned everything. Everything that he got, he earned it. I wouldn't give it to him. He had the Bugs Bunnies. The Bugs Bunnies. Man, I'm telling you, you couldn't go nowhere and not see his shoes on people's feet and everybody out there on the court thinking they can fly. Everybody wanted to be MJ. Everybody. And I'm going to tell you, the marketing and advertisement back then for these shoes and Michael Jordan, like none other. We couldn't wait. That's the only time we wasn't mad at watching commercials on TV. Between him and Spike Lee doing their commercials, his Gatorade, he had every commercial. Gatorade, Hanes, batteries, what else? All his shoes. It was like, we couldn't get enough of the man. Couldn't get enough of him. So, after his third championship, and, you know, the unfortunate loss of his father, he took a break from basketball and tried his skills in baseball. Baseball, they went on strike, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, he comes back. He comes back, he got the Jordan 10s, known as the double nickel, scoring 55 points in a game. Dude, man, he was amazing. Amazing. So can you imagine if he had lighter shoes, what he might have been doing? He probably needed these heavy shoes to weigh him down some to keep him from flying over the daggone net. Or the daggone backboard. Then you got the stealth teams. No, these ain't the stealths. I think the stealths was the white pair with the gray. I believe. I think this was a steel gray or something. Can't remember what this was called off the top of my head right now, but this was the other pair. That man was just amazing. It was like I felt great because it's like I grew up in the perfect time. I mean, I got to see it for myself. Because when I started rocking Jordan, I wasn't really into the Jordan 1s and the 2s, you know. I would be in school, I'd go to school and listen to the guys just rant and rave over Michael Jordan. That's all they talked about. I'm like, I got to see who this guy is because I was a football girl, not a basketball. So I started watching him. Straight entertainment. Straight entertainment. Oh, awesome games. Awesome. Not a boring moment. So, come up playing against the Orlando Magic. They got like 50,000 reasons why he rocked Penny Hardaway shoes that day. Some said his stuff was stolen. Somebody stole his shoes. It was said that they were going to fine him because he was out of uniform. That doesn't make sense because they were fining him way back here. That didn't matter. So, unless it comes out of Jordan's mouth himself, we'll never know the real reason that he rocked these, or if Penny tells it. But when he put these on, he cut that 1 cent off. So this is the only shoe that wasn't his shoe, or that was another player's shoe, that he ever wore. That was crazy. Unfortunately, Bulls lost that game. It would have made for a better story if the Bulls would have won. You know, that's trash talking out of this world. You know how they go. So, now we in the Jordan 11s. Now this is a Jordan 11 low IE. I don't like this shoe. But Jordan wore it, so it's got to be in here. So I don't really want to talk about this shoe too much. It didn't leave no everlasting impressions at all. But this shoe, man, I don't know what Tinker was thinking about when he created the shoe. I kind of know what he was thinking about, but he couldn't have put this shoe together no better. This shoe caused a lot of havoc. A lot of people got hurt trying to get this shoe trampled over. The shoe is sexy as heck. And when you see him, y'all know how the players come out on the court. When they first come out to do their warm-ups, he had his warm-up jogging suit on. And he walking out there with these shoes. And the light, the stadium all dark. One little light shining on the person. He looks so good. And these shoes, fire. Fire. Yeah. Man. Everybody had them shoes. And wasn't nobody complaining about, oh, everybody got these shoes, I don't want these shoes. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. Same thing with this shoe. You didn't hear that. You expected everybody to have this shoe and that shoe. That's how good they look. And in this shoe, what'd he do? Another championship. Another championship. Bread 11s. I'm telling you. You don't have to, in my opinion, ain't got to come up with another colorway in these 11s. The colorways that they have, stick with that and just keep retroing them. These are statement pieces right here. People got married in these shoes. All kind of special events they went to in these shoes. This is a sexy shoe. Sexy. Man. And you got Space Jams. Black on black, just all black, you know. Like the little blue little jump, man. Only thing that's different. This is all you need. This, you got all white, then you got an all gray one. That's all you need. You don't need no other colors in the 11s. Nope. Legend Blues. Or Columbia Blues. I don't know. You know how they do. Everybody got a name for it. But I think something happened where maybe it was a copyright issue or something with the calling it Legend Blues or calling it one or the other. Something. But anyway. That's what I call them, is Legend Blues. That's what they are. And he wore this in an All-Star game. He wore this in an All-Star game. But like I said, 11s and 7s. Maybe because they lucky numbers. I don't know, but them two silhouettes, he wore them a lot. A lot. Man. Playoffs. Playoff 12s. And guess what? They re-retro these. I got a new pair. I still got my old ones, but this is what I'm talking about. Now I can rock my old ones. Ain't got to worry about it because I got this pair as backup in my collection. See what I'm talking about? So I don't care if they keep re-retroing these I don't care. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Yeah. I was really excited with these. Because I never had the Cherry 12s. They brought these bad babies back. I had to get them. Had to get them. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. There you got flu games. Man was sick as a dog. Sick as a dog. Now people want to argue food poisoning, the flu, put tomato. Who cares? I don't even care what he was sick. That's the common denominator right there. He was sick. And scored like 58 points or some crazy astronomical number. He still was throwing them threes up. He was still killing it. Sick as a dog. Players nowadays, they stub a toe, it's it. They don't want to play no more. They sit on the bench. Now, I think you can count on your hand how many times Jordan missed the game. And guarantee, most likely, those that he missed, he was made to sit down. The guy loved the game. He loved the game. So, I have an empty container down here at the bottom because I'm missing the taxis. I never had the taxis either because they're so close to the playoffs. They're just the reverse. So I never got them. So I need them. So how many shoes do you think that is? I don't know. What, 1, 2, 3, 4. So far 4 shoes that I don't have at all, period, that I need. But I need a lot of them re-retro because the ones I have are in kind of bad condition. So, but moving on to the 13s, the bread 13s. I'm surprised he didn't rock these a lot more, because these are pretty darn comfortable. 13s are pretty darn comfortable. I could take a new pair of these too. But yeah, he didn't rock those too long. Then you had the cherry 13s or the Chicago 13s. So I don't have that either. I need those. Now when I had the Chicago 13s, because I've had those before, my foot was smaller. That was before I had my son. And they were in real good condition, but I couldn't wear them anymore. So I got rid of them. And back in my day, we didn't save shoes like that. We did the hand-me-down thing. We passed it down. You know? Like I said, who would have thought that these shoes would be worth what they are today? We didn't think that. Sure, we knew Michael Jordan was the greatest. Sure, we knew the guy could ball, but nobody else's shoes outlast that. The Converses, what you had, the Chuck Taylors is about the only other long run shoes that was out there. So who would have thought that these shoes would be still this hype 30 years later? If I knew that then, things would have been a lot different, Then you got the He Got Game. Man, his shoes all in movies. Spike Lee had his shoes in movies, Do the Right Thing. And then he had Denzel Washington movie. And I mean, everywhere you went, you were going to see Jordan shoes on people's feet. Everywhere. And people of all nationalities. This wasn't no hood thing or black thing or no, all nationalities. You can go anywhere and you're going to see a pair of Jordans on their feet. Man, that was like a big breaking point, you know? Whew. What Jordan Brand and them do? They re-retroed the playoff 13s. Yes! Yes, I had never had these. This was my first time having these. I'm telling you, I don't know if they're reading my mind, reading my heart. I don't know. But keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. I already rocked these. These are my desktop. I have rocked these. But yeah. Playoff 13s. Now we thought this was going to be the championship shoe. That's what we thought. I was at work when the next game that Jordan played, and he came out with these last shots. Man, you gotta check out. Everybody gotta look at his feet. Everybody gotta see what's on the man's feet. And he had these. This was his final championship shoe. So by the time I bought a shoe, I bypassed the playoff 13s and went straight for these. This was the championship shoe. I needed these. And I wore the heck out of them too. I need a new pair. And I was kind of disappointed because I wanted those all red Ferrari ones. Man, they look good. I never got around to getting those either. But I had to get these. So, yeah. I'm glad I had the opportunity to experience all this growing up. I mean, he gave a lot of people hope. He did. He thought he made it possible for a lot of people, you know. Jordan get a lot of kudos. A lot of kudos from me. I appreciate his game. I don't care what people say. People always got something negative to say. But bottom line is, he's still proving how good he is. So, after that championship, which was his 6th ring, he went back into retirement. And you know, I was sad, but I wasn't sad, because I'm like, he did it. He did it all. He did what nobody else has done. I mean, there's nothing else for him to prove, at least not to any of us, like as if he had to prove. But he made his accomplishments, right? And when you go out on retirement, most people, not everybody, but most people want to go out on top. And I felt that if he was going to leave, that was a good time. 6-ring champion, that was a good time. I can understand it. So he left and he retired. But, you know, we get over it. We move on, whatever. And all of a sudden, you hear he's coming back. I'm like, no way, no way. But when he came back to the Bullets. Now that threw me off. I'm puzzled because I thought that now he may not have said this, and I don't know where I got this from, if I read it somewhere or whatever, but I was under the impression that he always swore he was going to be playing for the Chicago Bulls as long as he was playing basketball. That could be wrong. But for some reason, that's what's in my head. Maybe that's just what I wanted. I don't know. But he came back playing with the Bullets, and he was rocking these called FBIs. He had this pair, and then he had a red pair, you know, red and white pair, just like this, but where it's blue, it was red. This is not my style of shoe, but I gotta get it because he wore it, right? I don't have the red pair. If by some luck Jordan Brand and them decide to retro it, that'll be great. That would be fantastic. I mean, they re-retro the Alpha Forces, so I don't see why they wouldn't re-retro these. But yeah, so he was rocking these with the Bullets. And you know, everybody was excited to see him back. You know, people was a little disappointed, you know, where he was playing, but you know, we still wanted to see him play, no matter what. So he also, at the time, they did the switch over. They went from the Bullets to the Wizards. So the Bullets was no longer called that. They were called the Wizards. And at this time, I think this is when he also became part owner of the team, or majority stockholder of the team. And so he was rocking what I thought was the True Blue. These are the True Blue 3s. And this is what I thought he was rocking. But as it turns out, he was rocking these, which have been named the Wizard 3s. As you see, it's got the curry color or gold color Jumpman. But these shoes are so similar. Color, the blue is a little off, but you can't tell that he on the court playing and you up in the stands. You can't tell that. But I always thought it was the True Blues, but it was the Wizards. But I keep the True Blue in this collection anyway, just in case he did wear the True Blues. They're already there. So he wore, here we go with these 7s again, French blue 7s. Here we go with the 7s again. See what I'm saying? He wore a lot of the 7s and a lot of the 11s. Cool gray 9s. Now this is the only 9 in my whole entire collection, even outside of this. 9 is not my favorite silhouette. When I did have, but now see, we called it the Space Jam 9s. Some people get offended when you say Space Jam 9s. They wanted Chicago 9s. That's what they want to call it, whatever. But I had those before, and these. And I wear these like boots. Snow, in the snow. But this is not a shoe that I rock as fashion or as an everyday shoe. I don't know, it's just not my style. It's just not for me. But that's okay. Every shoe is not for me. But these are for me. I'm telling you, something about this shoe. Look how sexy that is. Clean. You throw a suit on with these, a tuxedo on with these. That's what I'm saying. To me, you don't have to do nothing else to this shoe. Nothing else. You can just keep re-retroing this one and these ones right here. You don't need no other colors. You don't even need no other materials. You can just keep these like just a gold mine right here. They're a gold mine. So now I'm missing the Ginger 16s. And I'm probably missing some other ones too, but I know I don't have the Ginger 16s and I need those. But these copper 17s, now I don't know what's going on with these. And I like this shoe. The material on this shoe, I got plastic on the shoe, so it's probably gonna reflect real bad. But I had to put plastic over the shoe because this started getting real tacky and sticky. So I thought the shoe might have been trying to fall apart on me. And I can't let it fall apart because it's the only one I got. But the material on this shoe, good leather. Look at that leather. I wish you could see it. This leather. Then this little gator leather right there. This alligator or whatever. This is a nice shoe. I love this shoe. And it was comfortable. And it was comfortable. But I can't wear it. I cannot wear it. Because like I said, it's got that stickiness. I don't want to mess them up. I got to have the shoe in my collection. Until they re-retro it, it'll stay wrapped in plastic. Now, I get a re-retro, I get a new one. I'll take it out this plastic and I'll try and see what I can do. I'll rock it and see what happens. But until then, it'll be right there. Now, we get to the 17s. Look at that. I never even peeled off the blue tape right here. Say peel off. It tells you to peel it off too. Nope. I wore it with this on there. Sure did. That's alright. It wasn't bothering me. I ain't gonna bother it. So I need the Lightning 17s. Now they supposed to bring those back 2024. I am waiting. Ama Meniere is also supposed to do a 17. The colorway is like a Ocean Bliss or something like that. It's like a kind of like a baby, like a steel blue. It's like a steel blue color. It's got like the grayish blue color, real light and pretty. 17s. Yeah, I want those too. But my thing is, hopefully, when they bring these 17s back, I hope they bring it back with the briefcase. With the briefcase. Don't skimp, because I hear they're going to be like $300 when they come back. So don't skimp. Don't skimp. Trust. We didn't pay for this briefcase, $300. Shoot. Yeah. I don't know why my phone don't stick up here no more. But the phone is supposed to stay up here at the top. It's got a CD, a little DVD, or whatever. CD. I don't know if y'all even know what CDs and DVDs is. But anyway. Tells you about the daggone shoe. You know. And it come like this and the shoe come in here. You know. It ain't really nothing to it, right? It's not like this is like a wow factor. You know, it's a different factor. That's what it is. It's nice. Something unique, something different. And you can reuse this for whatever. This is like a multifunctional thing. If I wanted to use it for something else, I could. But I just save it. I don't use it for nothing. I just keep it in the original box and stuff. So because it comes in the box like this. See the label? The label's on the outside of the box. So you just keep it in the original packaging. No big thing, you know. So some of these shoes, like the Copper 17, came with a dust bag. Then you got the 18s. This came with a towel. I got the towel. I need the white and red pair as well. See what the ones with where it's blue, it's red. I gotta get those too. But again, I gotta wait till they re-retro because they ain't about right on the price. So I gotta wait. And this shoe, I will always keep this shoe in my collection, no matter what. Because this is the very, very last shoe that Jordan wore on that court. He walked off and retired for the 3rd time in this shoe. So this shoe, it's got to stay in the collection. As soon as I see it start acting a little funny and cringe, I'm gonna wrap this mug up real tight too. But yeah, a lot of these shoes hold a lot of sentimental memories, and I mean, it's just, that's my goat. That's my goat. So I appreciate all that he did. I mean, he did a lot for the city. A lot of people was making bank off of that man, and he wasn't getting a dime of it. You know how many people was selling t-shirts, hats, socks, jerseys, and he wasn't getting a dime of it. Everybody was making money off of him. All you had to do is you make you a stack of t-shirts that said Michael Jordan on it, and that t-shirt was gonna sell. It didn't matter. But not much has really changed. He still get a lot of sales. But I hope that Jordan brand see my video, have pity on me, and re-retro these shoes for me. Cause your girl need it and your girl want it. It's a lot. I don't have no thinking that they're gonna bring back the bands though. The band ones, and well, the airships, the University red and the bread ones. I don't think they go. I don't know. I hope they do, but it'd be nice. But there's a ton of shoes I still have to get in my collection. So it's about a good 8 or 9 shoes that I don't have at all that I need. And there's about a good 8, 9 shoes that I need a new pair of. So guys, this is really my pride and joy right here. And like I keep saying, I love all my shoes. I love my shoes. But this just means so much to me. I got on my Jordan rookie jersey, you know. The guy is bad. Jordan's a bad man. I'm telling you. I gotta give him kudos. And I stand behind him. I support him. And hey, I get enjoyment out of them. I like them. You know what I'm saying? I like the style, the fashion. You know, a lot of them, they having a hard time competing. You know, nobody's really coming out with much better. So, you know, I'm cool with it. Just keep bringing it back, Jordan brand. Keep bringing it back. Well, guys, until next time, like, comment, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified on my next video. Until then, this is Nickie Poo, and I'm out. Peace.